If there's anything you've learned about Katsuki Bakugo in the last few days, it's that he's absolutely insufferable. Too many times you have tried to be friendly with him, and he had pushed you away without a second thought. You're 100% sure it's because of some insecurities that lie beneath his overwhelming superiority complex. But regardless of cause, it's starting to get annoying. All you're trying to do is be civil with him. The two of you are working together on this case, and he won't even spare you decent words. Hey, Bakugo, you want to get lunch? With you? Fuck no. This is the last straw, you think to yourself as the elevator moves up. If he doesn't take the extra coffee you bought, which is just black coffee, probably as bitter as his soul, then it's over. No more nice guy from you. Oh no. The elevator dings, signaling you're at his office floor, and you walk out, greeting some younger pros and sidekicks, which, for working for Bakugo, are strangely nice. As you walk to his office, he decided that it'd be the designated meeting space for you two to talk about the mission. Good morning, you say politely as you open the door to Bakugo's office. One coffee is between your arm and your torso, and oh shit, it's falling, oh shit! He looks up from the papers on his desk, then back down. At least you're acknowledged today. I brought you coffee. You managed to save the fallen cup, placing the one in your hand on his desk. He doesn't say anything, and you raise an eyebrow at him as you take a sip from your own drink. A response would be nice. Human interaction is pretty decent, you know. Bakugo scoffs. Scoffs at you, grabbing the coffee from his desk and leaning back in his chair. He takes a sip, stoic, then puts it back on the desk. Coffee tastes like shit, he tells you, standing up to walk towards the table in the corner of the room. How's that for human interaction? God, that bitch! You don't have a chance to respond, because then he's going on about a new plan to help with the case. Bakugo's over at the table, pointing at the map of the prefecture you've been assigned, and he's talking a mile a minute, but his words are organized. Things are rocky, but you don't point them out just yet, already having learned the hard way that you shouldn't interrupt him. We can't enter their hideout that way, you say when Bakugo's done, sitting across from him. He has the robbers' headquarters circled in red marker. It's too open, they'd see us coming. No, they wouldn't, Bakugo denies. He's looking at you like you're an idiot, and you hate it. Not unless you do some stupid shit to get us caught. All I'm saying, you reason, setting your coffee on the corner of the table and pointing at the area behind the building. You feel your anger building already, is that something more secluded and covered would work better. If it were just you and me, I'd say it's great, but you're planning on bringing a few others from your agency, right? You can't control that many people at once. You don't know my team, Bakugo argues, and you sigh, rubbing a hand over your face. It's 8 a.m. You don't have time to argue. Fine. You relent. Your eyes meet Bakugo's, and you give him your best serious look. But if things get too rough, we back out immediately. We don't know what's in there, let alone all their quirks, okay? It doesn't fucking matter, we'll just blow them to hell. Bakugo! He stares at you for a moment, and you think he must be trying to decide if it's a good idea to argue. Whatever, he says, instead of a counter-argument, and you know you've won. Bakugo walks out of his office, presumably to get other heroes from his agency and let them know of the plan, and you take one last look at the map in front of you. Bakugo's boxy handwriting spans across the margins and across scattered locations. He's got it figured out at the very least. But as you leave to get prepared for the mission, you can't help but wonder if it'll really work. So, as it turns out, nothing worked at all. It was rushed. What you needed was more information, future plans, identities, and Bakugo's was so fight-hungry all you got was beat-up criminals. But most of them got away by the end of it all. By the time you got out of the building, news reporters were lined up, all waiting for a statement for either you or Bakugo. And you had to tell them that you were in over your head, and you didn't expect this turn of events. Fuck! The trip back to Bakugo's agency is silent. So is the elevator ride up to his office, and the first few seconds before the door closes. You stand, still dressed in your dirtied hero suit, by the table with the map. Bakugo's leaning on his desk, arms crossed over his chest. What the hell was that, Bakugo? He looks surprised at your words, but you're too angry to really care. You told him that it was hard to control that many people, and that going with this plan was too open and—
What the fuck?
I told you! I said that it wouldn't work! You rushed into it and—
I don't have to listen to you, dumbass!
Bakugo growls, standing up from his desk.
This is my agency.
And we're working on this together, Bakugo. You can't expect me to go along with every stupid decision you make just because you made it! He pauses, but his eyes are flaming. You're not backing down this time, though, and your voice is steadier as you speak again. We're trying to help people here, you say. Get that through your head. It's been obvious the last few days that Bakugo doesn't like being disrespected. And maybe it's the frustration from losing the battle, but he doesn't seem to like your words. He starts walking to you, eyes smoldering, and you feel your pulse start to quicken as you instinctively walk backwards. Your back hits the wall, and you keep your eyes attached to his because there's no way you're going to let him know that you're kind of scared.
Don't tell me what the fuck to do,
Bakugo snarls, and your heart is pounding.
Or you'll get it.
And in a second, he's gone. Out the door next to you without another word. You don't really register it. You're too focused on your heart beating faster than before, because it's definitely not fear that made your pulse spike. He'd decide— okay, someone's just slamming doors, just being extra at this point. Human interaction is pretty decent, you know? I already know. You little star chitlins about to be making responses in the comments like, human interaction isn't decent, me. I already know you edgelords. Your space mom is 10 steps ahead of you. Swing harder next time. I don't have time for your angst. Boxugos. It's Bakugo as a box.
The box ghost!
If you don't get that reference, you're not old enough. But most of them got away by the end of the damn it. See, this is where the anxiety kicks in. Yikes. Oh boy, here we go. This is about to be a really emotion-driven, dialogue, and that's my favorite shit. If you're asking how I'm doing this, trust me, I have social anxiety just like the next person. I'm just gonna jump into it, let my emotion carry me through it. So, go for it. Follow your dreams, kids.
Or you'll get it.
Ooh, get what? Get what? Get these hands? You don't even know who I am. Get that through your head. He's gone. Out of the frick. I was like, wow, look at me improving. But then my mouth just decided word vomit was necessary. I zoned out and I was recording this whole time. Oh my god.
Listener is secretly a masochist, and that intimidation turns them on. Whoops.
Whoa! I'm recording this in this abandoned classroom to show you guys that you can do whatever you want. Punch anxiety in the face. Screw it. Gang. Sorry, I'm not a gangster. Do you see this ice cream hat I have on my head? It's a representation of my depression. Alright, here we go. What the hell was that, Bakugo? He looks surprised at your words, but you're too angry to really care. You told him that it was hard to control that many people, and that going with this plan was too open and—
What the fuck?
I told you! I said that it wouldn't work. You rushed into it and—
I don't have to listen to you, dumbass!
Bakugo growls, standing up from his desk.
This is my agency.
And we're working on this together, Bakugo. You can't expect me to go along with every stupid decision you make just because you made it! He pauses, but his eyes are flaming. You're not backing down this time, though, and your voice is steadier as you speak again. We're trying to help people here. Get that through your head.